Good morning, Ricky from North Carolina, low-end card enthusiast, coming at you with another video. Hope you guys are doing well and welcome back to my channel. You know, the description on my heading is NC cards and other collectibles. So I do show a few collectibles from time to time other than cards, and I was really happy to get this. So I wanted to show it, and I hope you guys will appreciate it. I guess everyone likes old radios. At least I do, and I used to collect them. And this is the first one I've had that really doesn't work, and I'll explain it. This one is just refurbished to the hilt, and it's a 1933 Philco Baby Grand Cathedral Radio Model 16B. And I've mentioned before about the Picker store, you know, the Carolina Pickers on TV. Well, we've got one in town here. I mentioned it before about the twins, and they're like late 30s, maybe 40. I can't tell them apart to save my life. And they go out and pick. They've got a big band like, kind of like the Pickers on TV. It's a Mercedes van. It's a real big one. It's got the high, you know, high top. And they go out and pick and bring it, their bindings back to the store. Well, it's not a big store, and I guess on the back of the building, a guy had an office or something back there. I don't know what it was. It wasn't a retail store, but the guy moved out. I don't know if these twins bought the building back there and knocked a wall through the through there to their store and made it another store. I don't know if they bought it or leased it out. But anyway, they did that and had some collectibles back in there and opened that up. But then the lady beside the store had been there for a good while. She had a travel agency and she had some collectibles also in there, and she decided to move. I don't know if they bought that or leased it. Again, they knocked a hole in that brick wall and made that a store. So they changed the back part to an office and a staging area for their stuff, and the side part that faces the sidewalk, another store. So they have two places there, if that makes sense, side by side, facing the sidewalk. Don't go over there much, and or at all really. And last year, I saw they had a radio kind of like this, and I went in there and it was, you know, restored and everything, and it was playing just perfect music. And I asked her, I said, how's that thing playing that good, be that old? She said, it's an Alexa, don't tell anybody. She said, I put Alexa in there. I said, I've never thought of that. And I said to myself, I said, when I see one like that, I'm gonna get it. And, you know, if it's a good price, I'm gonna get it and put Alexa in there. And I don't have her hooked up right now, she'd be talking. And I'm gonna put it in there and you know, do it if it's a good price. And I went in there last week and saw this. Went inside, first time I've been over there, I think. Second time, excuse me. Second time I've been over there to the side store and saw this over there. I said, I've got to have it. And she'll come down some, and she did. And I got it, and it actually cuts on. It actually works. It could, maybe if I tinkered with it, I might could get a station on it. But I bought it, you know, not working. And so it takes a few seconds for the tubes. The tubes work, and you can hear it. I mean, it's not a bad place on it. Show you the back of it. There's that tube lit up, and that tube lit up, and then the light for the dial. And I guess the rest of them are capacitors, resistors. There's two tubes. And it's got a long wire for an antenna. I haven't stretched the antenna out. So, I mean, this thing is beautiful. I just couldn't resist it, man. My wife had a fit. I really couldn't. And But I had it in my living room beside my sofa on the end table, and I thought that would be a good place for my cat to scratch that cloth, or even, put her claws up on this wood here and scratch it. I didn't want her to do that, so I moved it in here in my room. And but it's just a beautiful piece of furniture, and I don't want to play Alexa because I'm scared of a copyright issue. And I did hear that you could play music. I think it's 90 years or older, and I could play some jazz, but I just don't want to risk it. I already did one thing and got dinged for it. I don't want to get dinged again. But it's just a beautiful piece of furniture, and just, 1933 was just so many things happened. Well, things happen every year, but a couple things, FDR was inaugurated in 1933 as president. And Bonnie and Clyde was in their heyday in 1933. I think they started their robberies in 32, and 33 was their heyday, and then they got killed in 34. But of course, a lot of other stuff happened. We were in the Great Depression in 1933, and just I don't guess a lot of people, could afford a radio, but the ones that could, the whole families would sit by it and look at it like I am now, and listen to I think Filbert McGee? Filbert McGee, I think, started his radio. Might have started his radio show in 1933. But the families would sit by the radio and listen to the news, and then the pending war that started, World War II, and what was going on there, and just a lot of things. So anyway, I thought I'd bring you this little video and show you my new find, and I just marvel over it. It's just beautiful, and a piece of history, and I love it, and thought you guys might appreciate it. So without further ado, I hope you guys, as always, enjoyed this video, and you guys have a great day.